The 13th year before the present. Emperor Yongli was captured by the enemy. The female general Zhang Wuxia rode alone to the north. She rescued His Majesty from a force of 100,000 soldiers and returned to the court. Under the mandarin duck embroidery lies an icy heart. Why must only generals be men? I recall once mocking you for being just a woman. Now it seems I am the truly foolish one. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, please say no more. Take care of your health. Father. You are naturally impatient. Easily swayed by schemers. I fear this empire may fall in your hands. I suppose. After I'm gone, the fate of the nation rests entirely on you. Your Majesty, I dare not accept. I have made up my mind. Announce my decree. Appoint Zhang Wuxia as Empress Dowager. Bestow the Great Yellow Whip. Rule from behind the screen. Take charge of all state and military affairs. Father, I am still betrothed to Wuxia. There is an engagement. That is not permissible. The nation is in crisis. There's no room for romance now. When our lands are reclaimed, her position as Empress Dowager will be revoked. Knowing the two of you, the bond remains strong. All right, that's enough. A ruler keeps his word. I believe you are strong-willed, unfamiliar with the ways of the world, already deceived by petty people. You must discipline her strictly. Do not be lenient. Your Majesty, do not worry. Cheng Yu once gifted me 3,000 wedding dresses. He said if he ever betrayed me once, I would burn one dress each time until... All right. Remember, if you betray her, the world will turn its back on you. Father, may Her Majesty remain Empress Dowager forever. The new Emperor Li Chengyu ascended the throne. Empress Dowager Zhang Wuxia ruled as regent. Long live His Majesty. Long live the Empress Dowager. But within months, the Oirat attacked the border. Empress Dowager Zhang Wuxia led the army on behalf of Li Chengyu in person. Hiroji gave his life in battle. They reached the Oirat royal court. The world was unified. Fight again. Transmit my orders. Press forward in one surge. Strike straight at the enemy capital. Take the city. Destroy the nation. Imperial edict arrives. Once again, it is a recall order. Halt the attack for now. Hold your position and await orders. Cease all military action. Return quickly to the capital. By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees Empress Dowager Zhang Wuxia must return to court immediately. No mistakes allowed. Failure to comply will be considered treason. Thus decreed. Empress Dowager, please accept the edict. Your Ladyship, do you intend to defy the imperial order? With victory at hand? Why order a recall now? How dare you? What are you? You would dare criticize the imperial edict. Stupid eyes, you want to die. Come on, I am His Majesty's close confidant. Touch a hair on my head and see what happens. This is the Great Yellow Whip granted by the late Emperor. The late Emperor said the Great Yellow Whip can execute traitors and rebels. Order the entire army to withdraw and return to court. I've heard the Empress Dowager is already at the enemy capital. All efforts wasted.
His Majesty's actions are truly...
Hey. Your Majesty. Xia Yanshu. I've sent a dozen imperial edicts and yet no official has answered. The Empress Dowager does not respond to summon. Could it be she intends to rebel? Rebelling, defying the imperial edict, and murdering court officials. If that's not rebellion, what is it? Chamberlain Liu has served me for years. Yet you kill him as you please. Even when beating a dog, its master must be considered. Mother, do I even matter to you as your emperor? Your Majesty. Elder sister commands a powerful army. She also holds the title of Regent Dowager. Martial Empress Zhao of the previous dynasty usurped the throne. Isn't that a warning from history? My loyalty and courage are declared before heaven and earth, and witnessed by the sun and moon. Loyalty. Your loyalty is to defy imperial orders and ignore your ruler. Or are you, Zhong Wuxia, just as Ying Shu said, trying to imitate Wu Zhao? Xia Yanshu, you've repeatedly slandered the emperor with falsehoods. Even if you are my half-sister, today I must ask your majesty to execute you to purify the imperial court. Your majesty, look at her elder sister, that's enough. I am the true ruler of this empire. Zhong Wuxiang, you rely on your dowager status to disrespect imperial authority. Then you have only yourself to blame. Uncle Liao Ying, announce my decree. Yes. Zhong Wuxia, kneel to receive the edict. I was personally named Empress Dowager by the late emperor. There is no reason for a dowager to kneel to the emperor. How dare you? His Majesty is sovereign, father of the people, supreme above all. Who could refuse to kneel? The Empress Dowager is the mother of the nation. She must never kneel. Silence.
Guards.
Drag this insubordinate old thing out of here. Your Majesty, think twice. Zhong Wuxia, are you still refusing to kneel to receive the edict? Your Majesty, you mustn't. Please rise quickly. Wuxia, you and I are only bound by mutual convenience for now. Someday you'll be my empress. Naturally, we won't need to bow to each other. Kneel. Back then, Cheng Yu promised me 3,000 wedding dresses. So I promised to forgive him 3,000 times. Now, from those 3,000 dresses, only 3 remain. Wuxia persists. By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees that Empress Dowager Zhong has rendered many great services. However, her merits do not atone for her faults. She defied the imperial order, disrespected her sovereign, violated the code of a subject. From this day, Zhong shall be stripped of her position as Empress Dowager. Her imperial seal is to be confiscated. Thus decreed. Zhong Wuxia, you must understand that the late emperor appointed you Empress Dowager to help me govern, not for you to continuously defy my will. You are deposed today, for the good of the state's laws and order. Wuxia obeys the order. Although you are at fault, Wuxia, you have also made contributions. This matter is over today. You should go home and rest soon. It's not a bad thing to lose your title. It will save you from worrying over politics. It pains me deeply. Everyone, be dismissed. We send His Majesty off with respect. If all 3,000 wedding dresses are burned away, and His Majesty still refuses to see reason, I'll leave and never look back. When all the birds are gone, the good bough is put away. When the rabbit is dead, the hunting dog is cooked. Surely you've heard the saying, sister. If you know what's good for you, behave yourself. Xia Yanshu, you're just a mere concubine's daughter, without any official rank, yet you dare to speak here. The matters between His Majesty and me are not your concern. Today is just the beginning. You'd better watch yourself. General, the retired emperor and Prince Qin have arrived. General, you are so beautiful. Why add that mark? After all, I am a woman. If I am too attractive in the army, it would be hard to gain respect. Let's go. Greetings, retired emperor. Greetings, Prince Qin. Come, get up. Thank you, retired emperor. Wuxia, you have suffered. It's not suffering for me. How could it not be suffering? You went to war in his place. You charged the front lines for him. But in the end, that Xia Yingshu's few words of slander had you recalled to the capital and stripped you of your title as Empress Dowager. I will make sure to deal with him.
His Majesty has always treated General Zhang this way.
Calling when needed, discarding when not. Your Highness Prince Qin, that's too harsh.
His Majesty is the Son of Heaven.
His word is law. I've disobeyed too many times. So he was bound to be angry. It's only to be expected. What's more, His Majesty is now taking charge himself. He needs to establish authority, using me for that purpose. Isn't so bad, actually. If you really think that way, then it's for the best. I came today with something else to discuss. You are no longer the Empress Dowager. It's time to consider marrying Chengyu. Ah, marriage. Marriage. Though the late emperor made arrangements back then, now His Majesty is the supreme ruler. Marriage matters should be decided by His Majesty himself. I really don't dare ask for more. Wuxia, if you don't want to marry my brother, I can speak up for you and say no. The late emperor's decree is not to be trifled with. Besides, you're a woman after all, and will have to marry someday. Don't worry, I'll tell Chengyu to bring you into the palace soon and make you empress. 10 years in arms, managing state affairs. I've long been exhausted. Maybe marrying Chengyu and growing old together isn't such a bad choice. But I'll leave it up to the retired emperor. Retired Emperor Prince Qin. I still have military duties to attend to. Please excuse me first.
General.
General, you went to war for your country again and again. How did you end up like this? General, you fought on behalf of the emperor, but he favored that witch instead. Even deposed you as Empress Dowager. Enough! I was the one who defied the imperial edict. Everyone in court knows that dog emperor acts one way when he needs you, and another when he doesn't. If you ask me, it's all that witch Xia Yingshu's doing. General, please give the order to raise troops. We are willing to follow you. Purge the wicked. Down with the witch. Purge the witch. Purge the wicked. Down with the witch, sister. Don't blame me for what happens next. Enough. Everyone shut up. This must not be mentioned again. General? General, that's enough. What do you all want to do? You want to be traitors? Do you want infamy for generations? Purging the court of traitors has always been the act of the loyal. However faulty His Majesty may be, he is still the emperor, and we are his subjects. That is the law of heaven. Don't bring this up again. Now, back to your drills. General? General?
General.
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 General. Yushu, are you alright? Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Elder sister's soldiers tried to rebel, but I caught them in the act. He actually tried to kill me to keep me quiet. What? Rebellion, and now silencing witnesses. How dare you? Your Majesty, please see the truth. We have no intention of rebelling. The idea of silencing witnesses is pure slander. I was just shooting arrows there, but Xia Yunshu suddenly walked into the path of the arrow. This was clearly done on purpose. Your Majesty, look. They admitted the talk of rebellion themselves. See that. There's your evidence. They did say they wanted to raise troops, but not to rebel. It was to kill the witch and purge the court. If they dare purge the court today, who's to say they won't claim the throne tomorrow? Without strict punishment, chaos will surely follow.
Guards.
Arrest these traitors, interrogate them severely, and Zhang Wuxia is to be beaten with 30 strokes for speaking out of turn. Your Majesty, these soldiers don't even obey you anymore. If you don't punish them, where is your authority? How dare you? You dare defy the imperial edict. Guards, throw Zhang Wuxia into the dungeon. Behead the 24 generals and display their heads. When their troops are exhausted and defeated, we launch a surprise attack. That's called catching them off guard. Strike when they're unprepared. Oh, Wuxia. I don't want to learn. Anyway, I have you. Just make sure everyone listens to you. Your words are my commands. Whoever disobeys, I'll wipe out their whole clan. Your Majesty, are you really going to betray all these loyal subjects for a witch? Does your Majesty still remember the Great Yellow Whip? You want to hit me. This is treason. He's trying to kill the Emperor. Summon the Imperial Guards. Summon the Imperial Guards. Guards, stop them. Chen Yu, what are you doing? Grandpa Emperor, he wants to hit me with the Great Yellow Whip. The Great Yellow Whip was bestowed upon you by your father on his deathbed. If you truly did wrong, Zhang Wuxia has the right to discipline you. I was wrong. What did I do wrong? Seize Zhang Wuxia's Great Yellow Whip. 24 generals, execute on the spot. If your Majesty needs to vent your anger, just kill me. Number. Your Majesty, today, Zhang Wuxia dares to threaten you with the Soul Scourge Whip for the sake of the 24 generals. Tomorrow, he'll dare to take your throne. But since your Majesty won't allow it, I may have a solution to please both sides. The 24 generals can be spared death for their merits. But Zhang Wuxia won't confess. So why not use the Soul Scourge Whip to punish General Zhang as an example to others? Yes. Zhang Wuxia, are you willing to accept punishment? Fine. Uncle Ying, you carry out the sentence. Just draw some blood for show. That's enough. As you command. Sister, just take off your armor. Today I'm going to force you all to rebel right here. Then I can wipe you all out at once and be rid of you forever. General, General, General. No one move?
General. General.
General.
General. General.
That's enough, Imperial brother. That's enough. It's not your place, as a mere prince, to comment on my imperial decree. It's punishment enough to flog you in public. Enough. They raised troops in rebellion and tried to kill Uncle Ying. I only gave them a small punishment. They should be kneeling in gratitude for my mercy. The whole world praises Zhang Wuxia's achievements. Has anyone ever mentioned me, the emperor? All the officials know only Zhang Wuxia, not the son of heaven. Is this Dacian empire owned by the Li family or the Zhou family? But wasn't all of this your own doing? You begged him to lead campaigns for you, begged him to handle state affairs for you. But today, I don't want to be a puppet anymore. Get out, you bastard, imperial brother. Wuxia, I don't want 3,000 concubines. All my life, I've only loved you. Since you gifted me these 3,000 bridal dresses, then I promise to put up with you 3,000 times. If you ever betray me once, I'll burn a bridal dress. I will never betray you in my life. This one. Let me take you on campaign with me. But you accused me of treason. Forced me to kneel in the hall and confess. I spared you this one sword. You only listen to one side and tolerate that seductress in public. You humiliated me. There's only one dress left. Emperor, you've gone too far. When you need something from Wuxia, you speak to him kindly. Now that the world is at peace, you treat him with such indifference. Grandpa Emperor, Uncle Ying said, that to keep a woman obedient, you have to beat her and then give her a sweet treat. Only then will she listen. What kind of nonsense logic is that? Imperial brother, how can you say that? Wuxia heard you. Aren't you afraid he'll be heartbroken and leave? Indeed, Zhang Wuxia is so ugly. Who else would want him but me? Besides, I'm engaged to him. Would he really give up all this power? Would he really leave me? And who says Dacian can only rely on Zhang Wuxia? Ping Shushu is equally talented, a master of both civil and martial arts. How is he any less capable than Zhang Wuxiang? Ping Shu, you and Wuxia, one literary and one military, will support me together. Why should I worry about my empire's stability? Even so, you shouldn't be so close to him. After all, it's Zhang Wuxia you're engaged to. Don't worry, Grandpa Emperor. I have no designs on Yingshu. I'm just learning some bedroom techniques. I want to wait until Wuxia enters the palace. So, as consort, I can give him more royal sons. After all, Wuxia is a woman. And someday she have to settle down. You're simply unreasonable. Go away. Wuxia, I don't want you to be the most extraordinary woman in the world. I just want you to be my empress who depends only on me. Did you hear? The general's great yellow whip has been taken back. Not only that, His Majesty even flogged the general in public. I also heard that the envoy from Orid is coming to negotiate peace. Negotiate peace? We've already reached their doorstep. Why should we negotiate peace? My lord said, if Great Qin wants peace, then the emperor must first strip Zhang Wuxia of his military power. And then hand over Zhang Yu, who killed our envoy. How dare you? Since when did Daqian want to negotiate peace with you? And yet such an important matter wasn't even communicated to the supreme commander of all armies. Your Majesty, Orit has repeatedly violated our Great Qin borders. This defeat and peace offer must be a ruse. Oh, is General Zhang questioning the emperor's decision? Sister, Great Qin and Orit have been at war for years, and it's the common people who suffer. If we can turn swords into plowshares, wouldn't that be a blessing for all? That's right. My mission here today is for the sake of the people of both our countries, hoping to resolve the hatred between us and forge an everlasting alliance. Your Majesty, Orit's plea for peace is surely fake. They'll regroup and prepare for war again. They'll definitely return in force. Insolence. You're not the Empress Dowager. It's not your place to meddle in state decisions. Your Majesty, Orit is nothing but a bunch of rabble. Just give the order, let your Majesty judge. Orit truly seeks peace sincerely. But if your country insists on war, Orit is not afraid of battle. Then let there be war. Your Majesty, look at how much power my sister wields, starting a war with just a word. What a pity for all those innocent border soldiers who are about to spill their blood. I am the Emperor. If I say we negotiate peace, we negotiate peace. Your Majesty, think twice. Orit is fickle and untrustworthy. This peace offer is surely a trick. Silence. The Emperor's decision is final. It seems Great Daqian has no real intention for peace. Fine, I'll report back to my king. Assemble 100,000 cavalry and challenge you all again. Wait, envoy.
His Majesty truly wants peace.
There are just some disagreements at court. Envoy, please stay. I sincerely seek peace. Hi. Seems the Emperor truly does want peace. In that case, Orid will also give in. Meet either one of our two conditions and that's enough. Fine. Your Majesty, Daqian could do without me, Zhang Yu. But it can never do without General Zhang. I'm willing to die shut up. Your Majesty, you mustn't. Sacrificing one life for peace between two nations. Why not? Besides, killing an envoy is a capital offense. Oiret's wolfish ambitions cannot be trusted. Enough! Since you won't give up territory, then hand over your military power. Convey my edict. Imperial brother, the title of Grand Marshal was personally given by father on his deathbed. I've campaigned north and south, and earned great merit. He shouldn't be dismissed lightly. The late emperor appointed him Grand Marshal to protect the nation and its people, not to let him ignore the throne. Now that the world is at peace, what need is there for a grand marshal? I will never betray you. Your subject is willing to hand over the commander seal, returning it to your majesty. Wuxia, you truly understand the greater good. I am very pleased. The army cannot be without a commander for a single day. As for Grand Marshal, I have decided to appoint Xia Tingshu. Imperial brother General Zhang has risked his life for you. How can you be so cold to him?
Besides,
Xia Yingshu has no military experience. How can she bear such a great responsibility? Yingshu is well read in military strategy and understands matters of state thoroughly. She is even called the female Juge. In talent and ability, how is she any less than Zhang Wuxia? Thanks to your majesty's grace, I will serve you to my last breath. Today, your loyal subject will rid your majesty of border troubles forever. Now that's the kind of talent I want. Strategic planning, winning from 1,000 miles away. Not like some who only know how to fight. Good. The emperor is truly wise. But if we're talking about peace between our nations, shouldn't you show some sincerity? What are your demands? Go ahead and speak. First, both nations cease all hostilities and never invade each other again. Naturally. Second, Dekian must cede the 16 prefectures of Yanyan. What 16 prefectures of Yanyan? Your Majesty, you mustn't. The 16 prefectures of Yanyan were won back by General Zhang at great personal risk. They must not be given up. Without ceding land, how do you show sincerity? Your Majesty, what is one town or city? The people's peace is what matters most. Fine. I agree. The third condition, is to pay an annual tribute of 100,000 taels of gold and 100,000 bolts of silk. Cede territory and pay tribute. You've got some nerve asking that? I said peace is above all. Your Majesty, I fought your wars for 10 years. Won all that territory for you. And now you just give it all away with a word. Zhang Wuxia, you are now out of office and have no position. What right do you have to comment on state affairs here? Yes, I am now a mere commoner. But Your Majesty, I must ask, now that you sell out the land for peace, can you face the bones of those who died in battle? Can you face everything I've done for you?
enough.
Your Majesty, do you think my sister just doesn't understand your devotion for the good of the people? If she truly understood my intentions, she'd know what I mean. Anyone can fight and kill, but real skill lies in governing a country. Zhang Wuxia, in honor of your past merits, I won't argue with you. But from now on, you're just a civilian. If you ever dare speak on state affairs again, don't blame me for forgetting old ties. Stand down. Sigh. General? General. Your subject. Generals. This. Oh dear. Generals. What's wrong, Your Majesty? If all 3,000 bridal dresses are burned, and Your Majesty is still stubborn, I'll leave and never look back. Of the 3,000 bridal dresses, only the last one remains. Wuxia. Wuxia, you can't wait to marry me, can you? I know you're eager, but I just stripped you of your military power. If I take you into the palace right away, there will definitely be gossip at court. Not to mention you used to be my nominal mother. We should at least avoid suspicion. So, Your Majesty means just start as a court lady. Court lady. That's already a great favor from me. Enter the palace tomorrow. I'll personally choose you. Favor. The Hu family doesn't have to enter the palace. I don't want this favor. Not entering the palace. You don't use makeup and have that mark on your face. Who would marry you but me? As Your Majesty says. Please review this memorial, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Your Majesty. Your Majesty sigh. Willow, what's wrong with you? Probably just exhausted from planning peace talks with Oyert for you, Your Majesty. Feeling a bit worn out. All right, I'll help you go rest. Go up. Go, Wuxia. Look. This. Wuxia. Wuxia, what's wrong? Call the imperial doctor quickly. Wuxia. You're the only one I want to marry. I won't allow anything to happen to you. Your Majesty, that memorial. Granted, granted. I've approved them all. Tomorrow is the palace selection. Be sure not to be late. I have a surprise for you. Let's go. No need. From now on, we shall never meet again. This final wedding dress? Territories ceded and reparations paid for you. Received through betraying the nation and seeking peace. You even want me to join the selection. Endless humiliation. Our relationship is nothing but an expedient arrangement now. In the future, you'll be my empress. It should have been me leading a personal expedition. But I must trouble the Empress Dowager instead. Once the Empress Dowager returns victorious, I'll personally escort the imperial carriage, lead the horse and hold the whip for the Empress Dowager. Effective immediately, abolish the Empress Dowager's title. Strip her of the Phoenix Seal, by imperial decree. The late emperor appointed him as Grand General to protect the nation and its people, not to disregard His Majesty. The world is now peaceful. There's no need for a Grand Marshal anymore. Chen Yu, you gave me 3,000 wedding dresses. I allow you to betray me 3,000 times. Now the wedding dresses have burned away. From now on to rule the world? I invite the mountain god. All grievances are settled. Let us face longing together. No time left for you. You're jealous. It's just a routine draft. Why should I care so much? Your Majesty, the draft procedures for tomorrow are ready. Please review them. Procedures. This age limit is 16. Wuxia is already 30. I'm afraid. Change it to 30 years old to be eligible for selection. Your Majesty, throughout history, the draft has never exceeded 16 years old. I think 16 is too young, not fit to be the mother of the nation. A person is established at 30. They're more mature. The family background should also be limited to daughters of military generals. Your Majesty, please reconsider. Such restrictions might only yield a few chosen ladies. I vowed long ago to only have one partner for life. Why would I need so many chosen ladies? Announce my decree. Publish it immediately. And this appearance restriction, change it to prioritize those with marks on their faces. Remember, when His Majesty asks a question, your voice must be gentle, your gaze must be earnest, and you must not lose your composure. Have you heard, everyone? The draft procedures were changed 3 times overnight. What does His Majesty mean by this? The age limit is 30. Only daughters of generals, and they must even have marks on their faces. Everyone, think about it. Besides him in this world, who else fits that description? Zhang Wuxia. I think these chosen ladies today are just supporting characters for Zhang Wuxia. Wuxia should be here by now. After today, we can finally be together legitimately. Your Majesty, has the draft begun? Are there any omissions on the roster? Replying to Your Majesty, all are present except for Zhang Wuxia, who has not yet arrived. Your Majesty, in such an important occasion. How dare Zhang Wuxia be late? He just stepped down from military duties. There might be a delay. Let's wait a little longer. Go see where Wuxia is. Yes. Yes, Your Majesty. Yes, I don't know what happened. Your Majesty. Zhou Wuxia is all ready. It's good that he's here. Announce the start. Your Majesty. Withdraw and begin. Your Majesty, these are the last 2 chosen ladies. Which one do you favor? No, I don't like the position of Empress. My heart already belongs to someone else. One want to confer the title of Empress upon Zhang Wuxia. Your Majesty, this might not be appropriate, might it? My decision is made. Proclaim the decree. By the grace of heaven, the Emperor decrees. Conferring the title of Central Palace Empress upon Zhang Wuxia, to be the mother of the nation. By imperial order, Zhou Wuxia, receive the decree. Zhang Wuxia, receive the decree. Zhang Wuxia, where are you? Come quickly to receive the decree. Audacious Zhang Wuxia. It's fine. It must be that in recent days, Wuxia has suffered some grievances. I will allow him to throw a tantrum. I will personally issue the decree to him. Wuxia. Where is Zhang Wuyin? Tell me, why isn't Zhang Wuyin here? Your Majesty, I have something to say. Speak. General Zhong forced me to participate in the draft. According to what this servant knows, General Zhong has already retired from military service, left the capital, returned to his hometown, and married. What did you say? Married. Are you joking? That Zhong Wuxia is so ugly, with a mark on his face. Besides me, who would marry him? Ugly. Your Majesty, General Zhong is as beautiful as a celestial fairy, breathtakingly stunning. How could no one marry him? As beautiful as a celestial fairy. Are you joking with me? Wuxia was indeed the most beautiful person in the capital back then. His suitors were like carps crossing the river. It's just a pity. That was before. Ever since he joined the army for me, he was poisoned on the battlefield, leaving sequelae. Since then, he has had a mark on his face. But this servant saw General Zhong with His Majesty yesterday, and there was no mark on his face. Yesterday? I seem to have seen him without a mark yesterday. Could it be
The mark.
It's fake. He's deliberately pretending to be ugly. Wuxia is breathtakingly stunning, yet he has to bear the responsibility of leading troops. Is he worried that he won't be able to command respect? Which is why he hides his appearance. So, he's been lying to me. Why? Why would he deliberately hide it from me? Preferring to marry those country bumpkins, rather than marry me, the Son of Heaven. Does he detest me that much? When this servant went to Zhong Mansion, the mansion was already empty. However, the butler said that General Zhong left a wooden box when he left, saying it was to be returned to its original owner. A wooden box. This servant brought the box back. Open it. Open it. This is the soft golden armor I personally gave to Wuxia. Wuxia. Father Emperor ordered me to train in the army. You know I hate fighting and wielding weapons. I'll give you this soft golden armor. Will you join the army for me? Chengyu, this is His Majesty's decree. Oh, Wuxia. Please just agree to me. Just this once. Never again. I knew Wuxia was the best. You'll definitely agree to me. Then I'm done talking, right? Sigh. I remember General Zhong cherished this soft armor. He wiped and maintained it every day, not even allowing a speck of dust to touch it. Could it be that this soft armor no longer holds any meaning to him? Is this the only thing in the box? Replying to Your Highness, General Zhong burned old items before leaving Zhong Mansion. Only this soft golden armor.
He said, I cannot destroy.
Burned. What did he say? Let me see. This hairpin is... In recent days, Mother Empress has been working diligently to handle state affairs for me. I'm not skilled in woodworking. It took me 3 months to carve this. Although crude, it is my heartfelt gesture. I hope Mother Empress does not despise it. Your hands. It's nothing. These small injuries are nothing compared to Mother Empress's lifelong toil for me. Impossible. He said that. This was his favorite ornament. How could he burn it? This pillow. This pillow was made by me personally to persuade Wuxia to agree to lead the army for me. This pillow was made by me personally. This pillow was made by me personally. You are fighting and marching for me outside. This pillow can help you get a good night's sleep. If you miss me, you can meet me in your dreams. I will miss your majesty every day. This peace buckle. This is the peace buckle I knelt for a day and a night before the imperial mausoleum, begging the ancestors for blessings. These red tassels were individually selected by me. He burned everything I gave him. He burned everything for me. Find him. Find him. I want to see him alive or his corpse. Zhang Wuxia, no matter where you go in the world, you can't escape my grasp. Yes, yes, yes. This servant will immediately order people to search. This servant will immediately order people to search. Announce my decree. Send urgent messages to all states within 800 li. Mobilize all troops. And blockade all passes. Whoever finds Zhang Wuxia will be rewarded with 10,000 taels of gold, and be granted the title of a marquis with 10,000 households. Zhang Wuxia, come back to me. I told you to bring Zhang Wuxia back to me. What have you brought me instead? A pile of junk. A pile of ashes. Your Majesty, spare me. Your Majesty, spare me. Guards, Your Majesty, spare me. Execute him. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, you cannot. A ruler must not kill the innocent indiscriminately. If Wuxia knew of Your Majesty's actions, what would he think? What would he think? Then bring him here to confront me directly. The Crown Prince has laid down his armor and retired. He is now a free man. What reason do you have to seek him out anymore? Reason. I have only stripped him of his official rank. I never permitted him to leave. Besides, his marriage to me was granted by the late emperor. Who would dare object? Your Majesty is right. You altered the draft selection rules many times for him, just to marry her as empress. But he left the capital without permission, making you lose face in front of all the ministers. Such a treacherous and rebellious person must be captured and punished. Crown Prince, but have you considered why Zhang Wuxia left without saying goodbye? You stripped her of her Empress Dowager position, took her military command, and took away the imperial whip. Publicly flogged her, even made her join the draft selection. You mean to say, I was wrong? I'm the son of heaven. How could I be wrong? Leave. Everyone, get out. Uncle Ju,
Tell me,
is it true? Your Majesty, you are the ruler of the nation. Your word is golden and unchangeable. How could you possibly be wrong? It's all because Zhang Wuxia doesn't appreciate your favor, disappointing your sincere heart. But if this matter spreads, I will become a laughingstock of the realm. Sigh. What should I do? It would be better to announce that Zhang Wuxia has already entered the palace. The people aren't blind. And besides, Zhang Wuxia's whereabouts are unknown. How can I falsely claim she's in the palace? Then, we can only have someone impersonate your sister and enter the palace. Impersonate? Great idea. You'll impersonate your sister. No, absolutely not. My sister has spent years in the military, brave and valiant, while I am petite in stature. How could I possibly impersonate her? Zhang Wuxia is treacherous and rebellious, defying imperial orders. What do you mean? Even you want to follow your sister's example and defy your superiors? Number. I wouldn't dare, Your Majesty. I'm willing to share Your Majesty's burdens. It's fate to win or lose. Fine. But, Your Majesty, though my sister and I are siblings, our voices and appearances are different after all. On the wedding day, phoenix crown and red gown, veil covering the face, as long as everyone knows. What matters is that I'm marrying Zhang Wuxia. Sister, your title, your command, your man. Everything you had finally belongs to me. Years of patience, now it's my time to shine. From now on, I am the Empress of Great Qian. Finally. Martial arts hero. I have finally married you. Do you know? I've waited for this day. For 8 whole years. You fought in 30,000 battles. I spent sleepless nights. Every battle report left me on edge. A while back, I stripped you of your empress position, took away your military command. It's not that I wanted to harm you. It's just that I couldn't bear seeing you in danger anymore. But I was selfish. I only wanted you by my side. You know, every day you were at war, I longed for your early return. To fulfill our promise. Shuqi. I finally gotten what I wished for. My Wuxia. I finally married you. But I also made you suffer. You're not Wu Zhao. You're not Zhu Wuxia. Wuxia, why is it you? Your Majesty, you've had too much to drink. Don't you remember? You were the one who had me impersonate my sister. I want Wuxia. I mean Joe Wuxia. Emperor. How disgraceful to be so flustered on your wedding night. Grand Emperor Wuxia. 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 Isn't he in the room? Martial arts hero. Martial arts hero. Little one. The emperor has grown up now. He has his own ideas. What he's done these past few days has truly been inappropriate. I know you've suffered. You've served the late emperor for years, entrusted with his dying wish, managing everything yourself and overseeing military affairs, having gone to battle many times for His Majesty. And yet, in front of all the officials, he stripped you of the Empress Dowager title, even took away your military command. I know all the grievances you've suffered. Back then, the late emperor died depressed. You were the one who led Great Qin to prosperity and glory. Now the emperor brings up the Ningcheng rumors. Though I'm only the retired emperor, my words still carry weight. We'll never let the emperor be manipulated by treacherous ministers. That villain Xia Yingshu won't get to take action. I absolutely will not. Let those who sow discord between ruler and minister destroy the great Qin dynasty. Grand Emperor, spare me. It was His Majesty. It was His Majesty who had me impersonate Zhang Wuxia to save face. What are you saying? Zhang Wuxia. You said you'd only marry me in this life. But why? Why did you leave me? I'm the Emperor of Great Qin. My word is final. Who in the world would dare defy me? Everyone must obey me. Yet of all people, you, Zhang Wuxia, choose to go against me. Now you regret it. Back when your father was dying, he made you promise never to wrong Wuxia, never to betray the nation. You swore on your knees, and yet you've forgotten. Grand Emperor, you're too severe. I'm the son of heaven. How could I have wronged her?
Enough.
Do you really think that just because I pursue immortality, I ignore all state affairs? Things have come to this. What do you plan to do? If Wuxia truly never returns, the realm will be shaken. The borders will fall into chaos. Have you considered the consequences? No, Zhang Wuxia just left the city recently. I've already sent people to find her. Besides, she's just upset with me. She still cares about me. She'll come back eventually. Upset. That woman who, at 15, dared charge into enemy camps alone, would bother with petty romance. She's seen every battlefield. Why would she play childish games with you? Grand Emperor, don't worry. She said she'd be my empress. This realm? She conquered it for me. She can't bear to leave. She'll be back soon. I'm sure she'll return. Yes, she fought for you. Yet you paint and write poetry for Xia Yingshu. She defends the border for you. Yet you neglect yourself for Xia Yingshu. No, I didn't. My heart belongs to Wu Zhao alone. And yet you claim otherwise. Always tangled up with Xia Yingshu. It's one thing to fool me, but can you fool the people of the realm? Grandfather Emperor. This is a discussion of state affairs with Xia Yingshu. Although Zhang Wuxia has the ability to quell the chaos, when it comes to governing the country, we still have to rely on Xie Yingshu. If he really had that ability, why didn't the late emperor value him in the first place? Forget it, forget it. I'm going to cultivate immortality and prepare medicine. It was you who wronged Wuxia. You have to handle this yourself. In any case, you must not let Zhang Wuxia escape. Otherwise, Daqian will surely fall. Report. Don't bother. Finish reporting, then let me in. Didn't you negotiate peace with Walla, your majesty? I don't even know myself. Why aren't you hurrying to invite General Zhang back? Reporting to the retired emperor.
His Highness the Prince of Qin has already found General Zhang.
He's at the Qingfeng Inn just outside the city. Qingfeng Inn, let's go. I want to personally bring Wuxia back. Qingfeng Inn. I absolutely can't let Zhang Wuxia ruin my plans. Wuxia, imperial brother, was also deceived by that Xia Yingshu. That's why he said those things. You really shouldn't mind. Why should I mind? But the bond between ruler and subject has truly come to an end. It's time to leave. Can you really bear to let your imperial brother behave like this? If this goes on, it's the common people who will suffer. Besides, you promised our late father. I have not let down the late emperor, nor have I let down Dai Qin, and even less have I let down His Majesty. Wuxia, Your Highness the Prince of Qin. It's time for me to leave. Zhang Wuxia, someone wants you dead. Who sent them? Zhang Wuxia, someone has paid a fortune for your head. Wuxia, did you offend someone? It's nothing but... That's it. Could it be... Was it His Majesty who wants my life? Ah, ah. Oh no. Watch out. Your Highness the Prince of Qin. Your Highness the Prince of Qin. Your Highness the Prince of Qin. You clearly knew they came to kill me. Why did you shield me from that blade? It's your imperial brother who wronged you. He's the one at fault. This stab? I took it from my imperial brother. It's my way of repaying you. On his behalf. I'm just a commoner now. Not worthy of such sacrifice from your Highness the Prince of Qi. Number. You will always be the guardian of Da Qin. Even if my imperial brother has wronged you. There are millions of people in Da Qin. They all remember. It was you, Zhang Wuyan. who protected them with your life. What a shameless couple. Zhong Weiyan, you wretch. You were gone for only a few days, and you got close to my emperor. No wonder you two entered the selection. Turns out you were meeting in secret here. One is my emperor. The other is the empress I personally appointed. Well, you two are just wonderful, aren't you? Imperial brother is not like that. Silence. Zhong Wuxia, I'm giving you a chance. Explain this to me. Explain. What explanation does your majesty want to hear? I have treated you so well. For you, I've changed my orders over and over, repeatedly altering the selection requirements. From 16 to 30 years old. From noble birth to regardless of background, even allowing those with physical flaws. Why did I do all that? Just to make you eligible for the selection, so you could become my empress. But what about you? How did you repay me? At the selection, I declared you empress in front of the entire court, but no one accepted the decree. I lost all face before the officials. That's right, sister. His Majesty did all this for you. He even went against ancestral rules. But even all that aside, you actually burned the things I gave you myself. That wooden hairpin. I carved it for 3 months. My hands were worn raw. And that pillow. I personally picked the herbs, sewed it stitch by stitch. And the peace charm. I knelt at the imperial mausoleum a whole day and night to get it. And that reed tassel. Do you know how much thought I put into these things? Did your Majesty really give me these things? Because you loved me. What do you mean? May I ask, your Majesty? When you gave me those gifts, was your intention sincere? Really? Did you ever truly love me? Or was it simply because I was useful and strong? With every gift, every sweet word, you got me to give my all for you. Of course that's why. So, your Majesty, you always grant power to those without heroism, and grant victory to those without strength. Wasn't I right? Every gift you gave me, was it not to get something from me? That golden armor you gifted me was to get me to lead your troops. But I endured hardship for you in the army, while you turned to Xie Yingshu, to drink, compose poetry, and indulge in pleasures. I don't understand military affairs. What's the point of going to war? Drinking and poetry are just for amusement. Is that so? Then what about the gold hairpin on his head? How does your Majesty explain that? You claimed you crafted the wooden hairpin yourself for me. But then, hope Mother won't mind. Mother likes it so much. After all that practice paid off. My skills have improved quite a bit. I'll go craft a gold one for Yingshu right now. Then you turned around and made him a gold hairpin.
And
What about the pillow? The pillow is one of a kind. Yingshu doesn't have one. Imperial brother, that pillow may be unique. But what about you? General Zhong fought for you beyond the frontier. Every night he held that pillow and missed you under the moon. This way, Your Majesty. Let's see where you run. Your Majesty. This way. Hey, come on. Got you. My beloved minister. But you in the palace. with those palace maids, and with this Xia Yingshu. Enjoyed yourself in pleasure. You're talking nonsense about Li Cheng's. Do you really think you're my emperor and can do whatever you want? Your Majesty, your subject speaks the truth. What wrong have I done? Zhang Wuxia, come back to the palace with me. I will make it up to you. Commoner, I don't need any compensation from the emperor. The marriage contract between me and your Majesty has long been. Please, your Majesty, review this petition. Your Majesty, your Majesty, your Majesty. Yang Shu. How dare you? Zhang Wuxia, His Majesty has forgiven you so much. You committed grave mistakes and let you return to the palace. Yet you'd rather be here secretly with Prince Qin than go back with His Majesty. Stop slandering me. Wuxia, keep quiet. You must explain yourself to me. I have already regained my freedom. My actions have nothing to do with your Majesty. Your Majesty, you favor Zhou Wuxia so much. Yet he repeatedly provokes imperial authority. These are all capital offenses. You absolutely must not be lenient with him anymore. Yesterday, in front of those ministers, Zhang Wuxia already embarrassed you. Now you absolutely cannot.
Guards.
Bring Zhang Wuxia to me and execute him. Bring Juxia to me and execute him. I'm the true ruler of this country. How dare you defy my command? Your Majesty, General Zhang is a loyal minister entrusted by the late emperor. He has defended the borders and brought merit to the country. If you recklessly kill the general, it may destabilize the court. What? Sister, you actually incited these soldiers to betray His Majesty. That's a crime punishable by extermination of the whole family. For the sake of His Majesty, today I must uphold justice even against my own family. Wait, Xiaolanshu, you are a witch. You're clearly the one sowing discord between the ruler and his ministers. Royal brother, General Zhang has done countless deeds for the country and for you. Yet you listen to slander and are destroying the state yourself. If the people find out, how will they face them? Protect him like this and claim you haven't been involved with him. I think you've been secretly involved for a long time. Royal brother, you Zhang Wuxia, you are betrothed to me, and you dare betray me.
Indeed.
Indeed, Your Majesty, you haven't even looked. What do you mean? Your Majesty, have you forgotten? The last memorial I sent before leaving. Memorial. Memorial. The last memorial I submitted before leaving. Memorial. Memorial. Your Majesty, that memorial. Approved, approved. I approved all of them. Quick, bring me the memorial. Your Majesty, this is what General Zhang submitted before leaving. Retiring from the army. When did I approve this memorial? Your Majesty, when you were caring for Lord Xia. In Lord Xia's bedchamber, you kindly approved it. Your Majesty, you haven't read General Zhang's memorial yet. Go. What could be more important than Lord Xia's health? Yingshu fell ill from handling state affairs. I should take good care of her. Do you really want to leave me? Have you forgotten the late emperor's instructions? Have you forgotten the 3,000 wedding dresses I gave you? Your Majesty, do you still remember the promise I made to you? Promise. What promise? You gave me these 3,000 wedding dresses. So I promise to tolerate you 3,000 times. If you fail me once, I will burn one wedding dress. This last wedding dress, when you wouldn't heed advice, when you ceded land, paid reparations, and betrayed the country for peace, it was already burned. I've wronged you 3,000 times. Impossible. How could I have wronged you 3,000 times? Now the 3,000 suits of armor have long been burned up. You and I are no longer connected. Now the 3,000 wedding dresses are gone. You and I have nothing to do with each other anymore. 3,000 wedding dresses. I thought it was just a joke, but you took it seriously. You really want to leave me. Your Majesty, do you know? Every time I sewed a wedding dress, a part of my heart died. Now all 3,000 wedding dresses have turned to ashes. My heart is also long dead and lifeless. I can make you Grand General protecting the nation. I can grant you the immunity medallion. As long as you stay, everything I have can be yours. I've been by your side since I was 12, guarded you from a child to an emperor. Now the land is at peace, and the people live in happiness. Yet your Majesty has no intention of reclaiming lost lands. Then I should retire with honor, King of the Sea. Your Majesty, I'll respect your wishes. Zhongwuxia. I lost face in front of the soldiers and begged you, yet you still won't forgive me. What exactly do you want? Everything your Majesty did before hurt more than any wounds I suffered on the battlefield. I said I would make it up to you. Everything I have can be yours. Your Majesty, look at these strings. Even if they are fixed, it's hard to play the same music as before. Just like a kite with a broken string. It can never return. I said I could make it up to you. It's impossible to mend broken strings. Just like us, it's hard to go back to the past. It's better for us to go our separate ways. Royal brother, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Your Majesty, Your Majesty. Zhongwuxia, if you take one more step, I will spill my blood on the spot. Your Majesty, don't. Your Majesty, please don't. Don't. Your Majesty. My life hangs on your decision. Your Majesty, please don't. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, step back. Zhongguiyan, if you leave me, I will end my life right here. Your Majesty, what do you mean? You're threatening me with death. Are you trying to intimidate me? Do you really think I wouldn't dare? I don't believe you can be so ruthless. I could bring 100,000 iron cavalry to the borders. Only you can defeat the enemy. Can you bear to see Great Qin in ruins? Kongshan, you're still like this. You only come to me when you need something. You can't just stand by and do nothing. This country was won by your own hands. When there's trouble, it's Zhongwuxia. When there's peace, it's Xie Yingshu. Your Majesty, you've never changed. Royal brother, why push people so hard? Shut up. Since you're set on leaving, I'll let you go.
But
Your 24 cold generals. They are devoted and loyal to you. If you leave, they all become remnants of traitors. What did you say? Also, your 3,000 guards, and the civil and military ministers who support you in court. Anyone who is even distantly related to you. I won't spare a single one. So, will you stay or watch them die? Li Chengyu. They are all important ministers of the country and also your subjects. How dare you? I dare, only unless. Unless what? You swear that in this life you will only be loyal to me and never serve anyone else as your master. Swear that in this life you will only be loyal to me. You must never serve another as your master. Your Majesty, this move will completely ruin General Zhang. Yes, General Zhang is unmatched in the realm. If he relinquishes his military power, then all he has done before will be for nothing. Royal brother, are you determined to make General Zhang spend the rest of his life as a commoner? You, silence.
He knows Great Qin inside out.
If he defects to an enemy nation and uses his troops to his own advantage, wouldn't my empire be in grave danger? Zhang Wuxia, I'm giving you one last chance. Either come back to be my empress and rule the world with me, or swear by heaven never to assist another for all eternity. Heaven above, I, Zhang Wuxia, hereby swear today, in this life I will never defect to another nation, nor ever assist a new ruler. If I break this oath, may heaven punish me and the earth destroy me, and may I suffer eternal damnation. Good, very good. Zhang Wuxia, do you really think Daqian can't survive without you? Let me tell you, I have Xing Shu's talent enough. Unmatched wit and strategy, with him advising me. Why should I worry about Great Qin's prosperity? Zhang Wuxia, it's just a thing of the past. Your Majesty, you exaggerate. Royal brother, have you forgotten the late Emperor's dying instructions to you? Stop trying to use these things against me. I want Father to see how I will lead Great Qin to open up an unprecedented era, one that no one has ever achieved before or will ever replicate. I believe, after my time, the empire and its fate will all be entrusted to Zhang Wuxia. The late emperor deeply favored me, though I am now a commoner with no rank or position. At the time of farewell, I wish to say 3 words to repay the late emperor's kindness. I wish to say 3 words to repay the late emperor's kindness. Fine, let's hear what wisdom you have to offer. The morale of the army is like water. Water can float a boat, but it can also overturn it. Your Majesty must treat the soldiers well. Never withhold their pay. As the saying goes, raise an army for 1,000 days, use it for a moment. Never mistreat the soldiers just because there's no battle at the border. It seems General Zhang truly cares for his troops. If your Majesty withholds pay, when the day comes that the troops mutiny, it will be too late for regrets. These troops trust only Zhou Wuxia. If they're paid and still rebel, won't your Majesty lose both men and money? Secondly, your Majesty must not listen to just one side. Honest advice is often unpleasant, but it's the best way to govern a nation. You're just a soldier, telling me how to rule a country. I have Yin Shu, that's enough. With his help, I'll soon lead Great Qin to glory.
Thirdly,
Your Majesty, remember well? Never repeat the mistakes of the late emperor, wanting to go to war over a marriage alliance. Enough, I am not the late emperor. If your Majesty can remember these 3 things, Great Qin will continue to flourish. Zhang Wuxiang, let me tell you, Great Qin will thrive no matter who leaves.
guards.
Bring the King of Qin back for me. Zhang Weiyan. One day, you will kneel and beg me. Your Majesty. I hope you'll remember what I've said. With the late emperor above, I shall have guarded Great Qin for 20 years.
Today,
I feel I've failed your trust. Now my daughter's fate with your Majesty has come to an end. From this day on, there will be no return. General, General,
General,
General, General. Why are you all here? His Majesty stripped us of our military power and demoted us to commoners. What? That dog emperor ordered us to herd cattle in the fields. Rather than follow that dog's orders, we'd rather stick with General Zhang. One imperial decree. And all 24 of us have been removed from office and made commoners. That foolish ruler also said, "We're all your henchmen, and staying would be a disaster." General, you fought for Dai Qing with your life. Yet this is the end you receive. I refuse to accept this. Why not rebel and help this tyrant bring back a clear sky for the world? General, you can't stop us. Enough. Have you all forgotten the oath you once made? Guard the land and bring peace to the people. And only rest then. But General, you sacrificed everything for the country, yet ended up like this. The human heart is fickle. It has always been this way, since we've all been made commoners. Why not retire to the mountains with me and enjoy our remaining years in peace? General Zhang, please wait. General Zhang. General Zhang. General Zhang. Now that you're leaving, what will happen to Versailles? General Zhang, this old woman has something to give you. This is 100 family robe sewn by every citizen in the city, each stitch made by hand. On every piece of cloth is embroidered the name of someone you've saved. General Zhang, there are 38,000 names on this robe. How could I possibly accept this? General sister, Mother said, if you wear this robe, no matter where you are, all the people of the nation are with you. Husha. Thank you, elders and fellow citizens. Farewell. We respectfully send off General Zhou. Respectfully sending off General Zhou. Oh no, I must immediately report to His Majesty. Your Majesty is busy with state affairs all day. Time for a rest. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, something terrible has happened. What has you so flustered? Reporting to Your Majesty, as Zhang Wuxia left the capital, the entire city lined the streets to bid her farewell. To see her off. It wasn't just a farewell. The people knelt and cried like a tidal wave, the sound shaking the heavens. Even more, some presented 100 family robe, symbolizing the hearts of the people. Outrageous. I am the Son of Heaven. This nation belongs to the Li family, not the Zhou family. Do these unruly citizens even recognize me as their lord? Your Majesty, I have long said, This Zhou Wuxia harbors evil intentions. Fortunately, your majesty drove him from court in time. Now is the perfect moment for your majesty to win back the people's loyalty and revive imperial glory. Well said, beloved minister. You are the female judge, wise and resourceful. In this situation, do you have a strategy? Your majesty, weeds must be pulled up by the root. Those old officials of Zhongwuxia, which one isn't in court physically but loyal elsewhere? Why not take this chance to cleanse the whole imperial court? Replace them with loyal officials. Good. Well said, beloved minister. I leave this matter entirely to you. Select talents for me. I will surely help your majesty restore order in court. Ministers, if you have business, speak up. If not, you're dismissed. Reporting to your majesty. Flooding in Jiangmen, drought in Hebei. Disaster victims are displaced. Imperial aid is urgently needed. Do I really need to teach you this? Open the granaries and distribute food. But the treasury is empty. There's no grain to distribute, or silver to allocate. The treasury is empty. How is that possible? Just days ago, when Zhang Wuxia was still here, the treasury was full of money and grain. Yes. But recently, Warasei invaded the border. We paid a tribute of 1,000,000 taels of gold. 1,000,000. How could it be that much? Your Majesty, I am innocent. When Warasei was at the city gates that day,
If I hadn't mediated,
the gold given wouldn't be just 1,000,000, but 10,000,000.
10 million.
No wonder they call you Minister Xia. What do you propose now? It's a small matter. I have an excellent idea. The border garrisons cost millions to maintain over the years. Why not cut their funding? After all, the nation is at peace now. And those soldiers only obey Zhang Wuxia's orders, not truly serving your majesty. Cut the border troops' salaries. Wuxia can't refuse. Your majesty, others may not know Zhang Wuxia's intentions. But as her sister, how could I not be clear about it? What do you mean by that, minister? He always says we must treat the soldiers well. But in reality, he just wants to seize control of all the border troops for himself. Those 100,000 cavalry are no longer Da Chen's army. They have become Zhang Wuxia's private soldiers. He's trying to plot against the throne. I shouldn't speak ill of my older sister, but Zhang Wuxia is so ambitious. He has long harbored thoughts of rebellion. If he continues to control the military, I'm afraid the great Qian dynasty will have a new ruler soon. Juxia harbors treacherous intent. Your Majesty, please see clearly. Now that the Orit have withdrawn, this is the perfect time to strip him of his military power. Better to address the threat now, rather than let him build power. Bestow this silver upon loyal court officials instead. It will strengthen the imperial court and show your Majesty's authority. Good. Your words make sense. Transmit my edict. As of now, reduce border troops' salaries by 70%. Deposit the remaining silver into the national treasury. Use it to reward the meritorious ministers in court. Your Majesty is wise. Long live your Majesty. Long, long live. You may rise. Minister, you truly are my lucky star. With you by my side, how could I ever worry about completing my grand enterprise? The world is unstable. I, Zhang Wuxia, am just a simple military man. How could I ever compare to ministers' intelligence and virtue? Brothers, we defended the border for our country, and this is our reward. When General Zhong was here, we never went hungry even once. Yes, now that he's just left, we've instantly become expendable. You're the ugliest in the city. But the heroes are the ones celebrating. Our hard-earned silver only feeds their greedy bellies. Our mothers are sick at home. Our wives and children cry out for food. Now there's no salary left. How are we supposed to survive? That's right. How are we supposed to live? How are we supposed to live? Are you planning to rebel now? The country is at peace now, yet you bunch of brutes are just sitting around. The emperor's mercy for not killing you is a great blessing. Eunuch dogs, just wait. If the Irit come back, who will be willing to die for Dachin then? How dare you insult the imperial envoy? This has been decided by His Majesty. Arrest this traitor. Summon Lord Xiang. If you want to kill him, kill me first. Go ahead, kill us all. Kill us all. Go ahead, just kill us all. 3 whole months. Not a single coin of salary. My father died of illness because we couldn't afford medicine. My child is skin and bones from hunger because we couldn't afford food. I got a letter from home yesterday. My mother saved the last bite for her grandchild. She starved to death herself. This is the court we protected. How pitiful. But your lowly lives can't possibly compare with His Majesty's birthday celebration. I'll be honest with you. To hold an unprecedented grand birthday banquet for the emperor, there's not enough money in the treasury. You country bumpkins. Being loyal to the emperor is the greatest fortune fate could grant you. Being loyal to the emperor is the greatest fortune fate could grant you. What? We fought for years, yet we must starve. Just because the emperor wants a birthday party. That's right. His Majesty himself said there is peace now. What use are you lowly soldiers? You want silver. Dream on, you'd be better off going home and farming early. So that's how it is. In their eyes, we're even worse than dogs. Let that foolish emperor guard his throne himself. Brothers, I figured it out. What are we actually risking our lives to protect? Is it the court that treats us like dirt? Or is it the pleasure-seeking, foolish emperor? I'm done. Let him guard the border himself. I'm going home. To hell with you. Go. This stupid flag. Whoever wants to carry it, let them carry it. I'm going home. If I delay any longer, there won't even be anyone left to bury my mother. I'm done going home. I'm done going home. I'm done going home. Going home. You're defying a royal edict. That's treason. Treason? We're just a bunch abandoned by the court. Just wandering souls now. Tell your master, when the Aura cavalry comes again, let him use mooncakes to fight the war. Hey.
Oh my.
Come. Please come in. You understand me best. You know exactly what I love to eat. The auspicious hour has arrived. Congratulations to His Majesty for eternal life and health. Long live the Emperor, long live, long live. Long live the Emperor, long live, long live. I humbly salute Your Majesty. May Your Majesty enjoy great health and endless life. Since you began assisting me, my wealth has flourished. Now the Orient and all surrounding nations bow to us. They have become our vassals. Peace reigns in the land. Your Majesty is wise. Minister Xia is skilled in both civil and military affairs and plans expertly. Indeed, she's the Zhuge Liang among women. Precisely. With Minister Xia here, we need not worry about Zhang Wuxia, no matter how many. Zhang Wuxia is just a mere man of war. What does he know of governing the nation? Exactly. It's no problem without Zhang Wuxia. I have the support of Yin Shu. Dachin will only grow stronger. Look at this. Now the nation is prosperous and the people are safe. This is a true golden age. Everyone, you flatter me. I wish to join all of you in wishing for the Emperor's everlasting foundation. May His Majesty live forever. Great fortune for 10,000 years. Today is my grand birthday. The whole nation celebrates. Why do you look so mournful, Your Highness? Are you dissatisfied with me? I wouldn't dare. Wouldn't dare? I see you're just feeling sorry for Zhang Wuxia. Let me tell you, even without Zhang Wuxia, my borders are just as secure. Look at the singing and dancing in the hall. Look at the peace everywhere. This is the true golden age I give the people. You are right, Your Majesty. Now the Orid have retreated and the world is at peace. Giving those crude soldiers salaries only makes them more arrogant. It's better to save the money and spend it where it's truly needed. Wise opinion, Minister Shah. Soldiers are raised for years, but now there's no war to fight. That's to let them go back home. It's also a chance to rest and recover. That's right. Minister, you truly understand my heart. Emperor, you should learn more from Minister Xie. Think more about the country, and less about those irrelevant people. The grand feast paid for by slicing the soldiers' pay is still called a golden age. How dare you? This is all a facade of peace. If the Orit cavalry returns, who's going to defend the realm? Will it be these sycophants and drunkards? Brother, you once promised General Zhang yourself you would never mistreat border soldiers. So where's that promised gold now? If a ruler can't keep his word, how can he lead his people? Enough, I am the emperor. My words are law. Since when may a discarded wife dictate my decisions? Please calm your anger, Your Majesty. Prince, the world is peaceful now. The soldiers' rations are for the emperor's birthday. It's their honor. Is it their honor that border soldiers' families are torn apart, their homes destroyed, all for the honor you speak of? Brother Hu, the peace at the frontier was bought with the lives of soldiers, not just for you to sing and dance here. Enough, enough. I've heard enough of your preaching. All you ever talk about is Zhang Wuxia over and over. Do you wish he could sit on my throne instead of me? I simply don't want the empire father built to be destroyed by treacherous ministers. Your Highness, those words. Your Majesty, I have always served the nation with loyalty. Yet I am slandered like this by the prince. Could it be that you've already colluded with Zhang Wuxia with ill intentions? Li Cheng's, how dare you speak such nonsense at my birthday banquet? Guards, deliver my decree. Strip Prince Qin of his title. Reduce him to a commoner. From now on, the military camp is forbidden from stepping foot in the palace. Your servant brother obeys. If father knew what is happening today and saw the state of great Qin now, how heartbroken he would be. My royal brother, let me make one last plea. The ambitions of the Orit have never faded. Now that you've cut off the last hope of the border troops, do not listen to the empty words of the enemy nation. Otherwise, Great Qian is in grave danger. Silence. My empire is as solid as a rock. The Orit has long been awed by my might. This scheming traitor, get him out of my sight. Your Majesty is wise. Prince Qin curses Great Qin like this. He clearly harbors evil intentions. His Majesty is enlightened. Prince Qin has committed grave sins. Yes, I am the true ruler of the realm. Anyone who dares question me is a traitor. Continue the music and dance. Let all the world celebrate with me, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Your Majesty, why are you so panicked? A message from the border, the Oirat. The Orit has torn up the treaty. 100,000 cavalry attacked the pass overnight. The situation is critical. The pass has fallen. Our army's defeat is like a landslide.
Nonsense.
3 months ago, they begged me for peace. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Yemen Pass has also fallen. Yemen Pass is lost. Tongwan can't be held either. Oirid times are overwhelming, unstoppable. They're heading straight for the capital. Where are my 300,000 frontier troops? Where's my mighty Qin cavalry? Reporting to Your Majesty, the soldiers haven't seen their pay in months. Morale has already collapsed. They've all abandoned their armor and returned home. Of the 300,000 border troops, no more than 30,000 are still able to fight. The morale is like water. Water can carry a boat, but it can also capsize it. Your Majesty must treat the frontier commanders well, and never withhold their pay. As the old saying goes, you keep an army for 1,000 days to use them in one. Never mistreat the troops just because the border has been quiet, or else the soldiers will suffer. Your Majesty, quickly give orders. Mobilize all available troops in the capital. The Imperial Guards, the Palace Guards. Send everyone who can move to the front lines. Your Majesty, the capital is 1,000 miles from the border. By the time the army arrives, I'm afraid the ground will be carpeted with corpses. Your Majesty, the Orit are known for their brutality, leaving nothing alive wherever they go. Now that the border has fallen, it's probably 1,000 miles of blood and bodies by now. He send envoys at once. Whatever they want. Gold or land. I will agree to anything. Your Majesty, the treasury is already empty. I diverted 5 million taels from the military pay just last month. Your Majesty, you forgot. Last time over drinks. We had to pay 16 provinces indemnities of 1 million gold pieces. Countless other treasures have long since. What do we do now? Your Majesty, I have a brilliant idea. It might get us out of this crisis. Speak quickly, since the situation is urgent. Why don't we levy taxes from the people, raise funds for military pay, and muster the army to resist the invaders? Tax the people. That's right, impose 50 taels of silver per household as military funds. 50 taels isn't possible. The average family doesn't even save up 5 taels of silver in a year. Your Majesty, you must not do this. Then what is your solution? Should we just stand by and watch as the Orit reach the capital? No, absolutely not. Absolutely impossible. Your Majesty, right now taxing the people is the only option left. Secondly, Your Majesty must not listen to only one side. Harsh advice may be unpleasant, but it is the best way to govern a nation.
Have I?
Really misjudged someone? Is Xia Yingshu really a traitor? Wuxia. This commoner greets His Highness Prince Qin. No need for that. You were once the Grand General of the kingdom now. You once held command for the sake of the people, and now you carry rice to aid them as well. General or commoner. It's just a different status, but the heart is the same. These brothers, they should have been the elite soldiers of Great Qin, but because of my mistake alone, they were stripped of rank and became civilians. If I only look out for myself, how could I face them? How could I call myself their general? Wuxia, the court has completely changed. Your Highness is about to be sent away to his fief. There's no need to worry about court matters anymore. As a mere commoner, I would not dare comment on politics. Wuxia, listen to me. His Majesty has been completely influenced by Xie Yingshu. Not only has he cut the soldiers' pay for all 300,000 troops at the frontier, but what? And that's not all. To prepare for war, he wants to levy even heavier taxes on the people for military funds. Is he insane? When a ruler loses virtue, it's always the common people who suffer. Wuxia. I suspect Xia Yingshu is a spy for the Oyot. She's leading His Majesty to destroy his own defenses, trying to ruin a century of Qin's legacy. If only father could see this in the afterlife, how heartbroken he would be. Prince Qin is very harsh. I'm a commoner now. These matters of the court. I'm here to rob you. Run for your lives. Run. Hurry. 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 Your gate's been breached. I'm robbing you. Help.
Quick.
They're killing everyone they see. Showing mercy is not an option. General Zhong's cavalry. Somebody save us. Run. Run. Which unit are you from? What's the situation on the front lines? General Cheng. Hurry. General Cheng. The brothers haven't eaten days. Our swords and spears are dull. Our saddles are worn. 300,000 cavalry are attacking. General Cheng. I really can't hold on any longer. 300,000. Didn't the court say the Oirat had already sued for peace? The Oirat Khan is leading the main force himself. He said it himself. He's going to conquer the Central Plains and bathe Jinshi in blood. What else did he say? He also said Great Qian is now leaderless. No one can stop them. If the Oirat cavalry doesn't attack now, when will they? That Huo Shan whaling crowd, they're all wolves. When have they ever kept their word? That so-called peace agreement was just a delaying tactic. Run. Run. Hurry. I truly didn't expect that the people would suffer such disaster. Great Qin is on the brink of destruction. And yet I think they calculated that you'd already been stripped of your post. So with no talent left in the court, they've grown reckless. General Zhong, what are you still doing here? Weren't you? Hurry head toward the South City gates. It's much safer there. If General Zhong were still in command, the Oirat wouldn't dare be so bold. Have faith in His Majesty. He'll think of something. Your Majesty? The Oirat army is pressing us on all fronts. Where's your peace agreement now? Where's your perfect strategy? How could it come to this? I've negotiated every detail with care. Go. What's the point of saying this now? Hurry up and think of something. Your Majesty, I've something to say, not sure if I should. At a time like this, just say it. The Oirat suddenly tore up the treaty, and the timing is suspiciously perfect. I fear someone inside is helping the enemy from within. You're saying, although Zhang Wuxia was stripped of his rank, he still holds great influence in the army. Now that he's been demoted to a commoner, resentment fills his heart. He's secretly sowing discord among the border troops, causing them to retreat without a fight on purpose. He's trying to use national crisis to force your Majesty to reinstate him. Bastard. I haven't treated her badly. She actually dared to use the fate of the nation to harm me. She's truly heartless and cruel. Elder sister may be resentful. She wants to use the power of the Oirat to force your Majesty to give in. Such nerve. Your Majesty, please don't worry. I've already gathered elite troops. I will definitely ensure Great Qin is safe. Good. I'm counting on you for this matter. Reporting to Your Majesty, the retired emperor has summoned you. Unfilial child. I was secluded for just a few months. And you managed to ruin our ancestors' legacy like this. Grandfather, please don't be angry. The disasters have been unpredictable. I truly didn't expect this. But rest assured, I've already come up with a plan. Do you really think that just because I've been focusing on immortality, I know nothing about court affairs? Now Fala is eyeing us fiercely. They've approached the city. The treasury is empty. Instead of lowering taxes, you imposed more cruel and random levies. Are you trying to destroy the very foundation of Great Qin? Are you trying to destroy the very foundation of Great Qin? Before our Lord left the capital, I repeatedly reminded you to treat the loyal well. What about your promise? Did you just throw it to the dogs? I had no choice. Circumstances forced me. I didn't want this other. Zhou Wuxia guarded the border for 10 years. Never once let the enemy cross into our land. And now, as soon as he's gone, you've lost everything. You still dare argue with me here. Grandfather, you don't know all of this. Is the result of Zhang Wuxia's schemes. What did you say? He lost his position. And now seeks revenge against me by any means. Makes our border soldiers abandon their posts. Thank goodness this scoundrel wasn't kept by my side. Otherwise, who knows what trouble he'd cause. Impossible, absolutely impossible. Zhang Wuxia held the late emperor's dying wish. He would never do such a thing. He's full of resentment, secretly collaborating with the enemy, inciting our border soldiers to desert in battle. He wants to use the nation's crisis to force me to reinstate him. Such villainy is truly outrageous. Nonsense. Zhang Wuxia was the late emperor's most trusted minister. He would never commit treason. The facts are clear. I have no choice but to believe it. When he's here, the land is peaceful. When he's not, war breaks out. Isn't that obvious enough? Forget it. I'm old now, can't handle things anymore. It's just a pity for those innocent commoners. Grandfather, don't worry. Xia Yingshu has already called up the army. Once our great Qian celestial master arrives, though it's a little late, he will guard and suppress. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, dire news. The Auric cavalry is advancing unstoppable. The frontline commander abandoned the city and fled. If this continues, in less than 3 days, they will be at our gates. That's impossible. Didn't I already gather our forces? How could we be defeated so easily? Just now. Didn't you swear you'd go take care of it? Is this the result of your handling? Xia Yongshu, he clearly said he'd already sent troops. Why did it turn out like this? Pass down the palace decree. Summon all civil and military officials at once. I want to see just how many officials are truly capable. Greetings to the retired emperor. Greetings to your majesty. Xia Yingshu, explain this to me. Didn't you say you had raised an army and sent reinforcements? Why did the Uyrit break right through? Our soldiers fled without a fight. Please calm down, your majesty. I really did send 100,000 elite troops to the front. Your majesty. Had you heard of luring the enemy deeper? I pretended to show weakness to draw the Uyrit in, once they've gone too far, and their supply lines are stretched, when they let down their guard. My 100,000 cavalry will descend like gods. We'll catch them completely off guard. Then we'll make those barbarians pay for their crimes. Right, right. This is truly a brilliant strategy. Our great Qian cavalry rules the land. How could we be underestimated by such barbarians? It's time they learned their lesson. If Zhang Wuxia hadn't caused problems years ago, would the Orid dare act so arrogantly? I'm just cleaning up his mess now. Well said. It's all Zhang Wuxia's indecisiveness that's led to today's disaster. I hereby swear, I will wipe out Wu Die's forces completely and avenge our humiliation. Unlike some who are soft and naive. Good. You are truly far-sighted. With you here, I have nothing to fear. There's no way we won't succeed. Wait. 100,000 against 300,000. Xia Yingshu, are you sure you can handle it? Reporting to the retired emperor. As the art of war says, quality matters more than quantity. I chose only the best of our army and promised them great rewards. Grandfather, you're just overly cautious. Zhang Wuxia is just a brute, only good at brute force. Unlike King Ying, who is full of clever strategies. He guarded the border for 15 years. Orid didn't dare cross the line even once. Now he's been gone just a few months. That's because Orid fears my imperial might, not because of him. Retired emperor, my sister is certainly brave, but war isn't won by bravery alone. I've already set up traps along the enemy's path. An impenetrable net awaits them. Victory is certain this time. I've now dispatched my forces. All are elite warriors seasoned by battle. Many of our soldiers are heirs of noble families, well read in military strategy. Unlike my sister's so-called 24 generals. Victory is certain. These Orid are nothing but mere chickens and dogs. The plan is so thorough. What do I have to worry about? With your help, how could our grand cause fail? Fine, but let me be clear first. If anyone mentions surrendering land for peace again, I'll be the first to object. Grandfather, don't worry. I promise to prove myself to you and bring comfort to my late father. I absolutely am not an incompetent fool. I am fully capable of defending the lands of Great Qian. Retired Emperor, you need not worry so much. Perhaps good news is already on its way at top speed. Soon we'll hear of our great victory. Reporting to Your Majesty. Reporting to the retired Emperor. Urgent news from the front. Is it the victory we've been waiting for? Orid is seeking peace. Orid sent 3,000 cavalry for a surprise attack. Our 100,000 troops were caught off guard. The entire army was wiped out. What nonsense are you saying? Our commanding general's head was hung in the enemy camp for all to see. Orid's general boasts Great Qian is weak and helpless. 3,000. Defeated 100,000. Is that what you called chickens and dogs? 3,000 defeated 100,000? It's over. What are we going to do now? What are we supposed to do? Startled and questioning. My cavalry. Wait, you said Oya only sent 3,000? Did you see it with your own eyes? I saw it myself. Tixia also said something. He also said Khan has no concern about Wuxia. Like lambs waiting to be slaughtered. Enough, don't mention that name. What are we going to do now? Now you know fear. Did you ever think this would happen when you drove him out? You said you had everything under control. Your Majesty, please calm down. Something's definitely strange about this. What's strange about it? 100,000 troops completely wiped out. Doesn't Your Majesty find that odd? We may have lost, but to be wiped out entirely, unless what? Unless someone was working with the enemy from within. Enough. A defeat is a defeat. Don't go blaming others. Retired Emperor, I'm just telling the truth. Zhang Wuxia's rescue forces are all over the army. Who knows if they're acting out? My dynasty is built by loyal heroes. I won't let you slander them. Grandfather, maybe what the records say isn't wrong. Is this really my son? How could you be so clueless? What do I have left to stop the Auric cavalry? Your Majesty, I have an idea. What idea do you have now? The Oirat are greedy for wealth. As long as there's enough money, they'll retreat. But the treasury is empty. Where would we get more? Your Majesty, did you forget? All the wealthy merchants have huge fortunes. Now is a national crisis. How could they stand by and do nothing? You mean impose a national protection levy? Anyone who refuses is a traitor to the country. Issue the decree. All wealthy households in the capital must pay the protection silk within 3 days. Those who refuse will be executed along with their families. Your Majesty is wise. General, this is a disaster. I'm not a general either. Our 100,000 elite troops have been wiped out. They did it with only 3,000 light cavalry. How many did you just say? 3,000. You once defeated 100,000 enemies with just 30,000 troops. Now even 100,000 of the court's elite can't stop 3,000 barbarians. General, my men have investigated. The commander appointed in the imperial decree fled during battle. 100,000 soldiers were left leaderless. Their formations were scattered by the charging Oirat cavalry. Countless were trampled to death. Desertion in battle. What kind of child's play is this? And there's something even more infuriating. No pay has been issued to the troops for half a year. The soldiers went to war on empty stomachs. And their weapons are all in shambles. Unbelievable. Are we just sending our brothers to die? The men defending the border are all heroes. Is there more? They've taken 7 cities. Now they're advancing toward the imperial capital. Burning, killing, looting, committing all manner of atrocities along the way. The people are suffering terribly. No sincerity. This empire was built by the late emperor with his own hands. Now it's truly going to be destroyed by you. General, His Majesty has lost his mind. But the people of this land are innocent. Can you bear to watch the empire built by the late emperor fall overnight? Please, General, save Great Qin. General, don't do it. General, you fought for Great Qin all your life. And what has it brought you? Humiliation and demotion. Now that the nation faces disaster, suddenly they call on you again. Let that foolish emperor and his wicked consort reap what they sow. When the imperial palace is razed, that will be the day justice prevails.
General,
The brothers would rather die than watch you serve that foolish emperor.
generals,
Great Qin does not belong to the emperor alone. It belongs to millions of common people. The border has become a living hell. Orphans and widows, corpses scattered everywhere. Is this what you want to see? Is this what the late emperor would have wanted? General, farewell, loyal general. Quick, go. It's a bloodbath. General Zhong, please save Great Qin. Pass down my command. General, I, Zhang Wuxia, I do not fight for the foolish emperor in this battle. Not for the court. Only for the people of Great Qin to be spared the pain of plague and suffering. It's been 5 days. Why is there not a word of news? Move the cavalry 100 miles outside the city. You worthless lot. I pay you handsomely. But in a critical moment, none of you are any good. Your Majesty, please calm down. At this point, only Your Majesty can personally lead the army. Your Majesty is the true dragon son of heaven. If you lead the army yourself, you will surely turn things around. Personal campaign.
Thirdly,
Your Majesty must remember, under no circumstances repeat the late emperor's mistakes. Personal campaign. But Zhang Wuxia once said, Your Majesty. Your Majesty's might is awe-inspiring. The enemy trembles at the mere sight of the dragon cavalry. Moreover, as Zhang Wuxia said, Your Majesty, additionally. That's right. I am the true dragon son of heaven. I will personally lead the army. I will let the whole world see who is Great Qin's true savior. Ready the troops and horses. I will personally lead the campaign. Your Majesty, you mustn't. It was precisely because the late emperor personally led the campaign that, Your Majesty, you are Great Qin's last hope. Don't follow in the late emperor's footsteps. Don't repeat the same mistake. Your Majesty. Then tell me, what other options do I have? Your Majesty. All of you, shut up. Useless old fools who do nothing but talk. Absolutely useless. If you can't come up with a plan, then don't stand in my way. Today I will show those Oirat bandits what a true imperial army is, what the wrath of thunder feels like. I'll let them know. Heaven's power cannot be defied. Long live the emperor! Long live the emperor! Long live the emperor! To war! You fool! Are you turning the hard lessons of the past into child's play now? Send men immediately. Find Zhang Wuxia.
tell him.
In the name of the Grand Emperor, beg him to save Great Qin one last time. Just say, I am pleading with him. Yes, Grand Emperor. Are you really going to destroy the empire with your own hands? Your Majesty, ahead lies Jingyuan Bao. The Oirat army is camped 100 miles ahead. Good, we'll set up camp ahead as well. Yes, Your Majesty. My loyal subject. Can my 200,000 troops win this fight? Rest assured, Your Majesty. Everything is under control. I guarantee. Your Majesty will go down in history after this battle. Good. They say I'm following in the late Emperor's footsteps. Then I'll prove them wrong. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Wonderful news. I want to retreat. We are retreating. Your Majesty, I've sent scouts. There's not a soul within 100 miles. The enemy seems to fear Your Majesty's might. I knew it. I knew it. That Oirat cavalry, at the sight of me, would flee every time. Your Majesty's power is unrivaled. Those Oirat rats wouldn't dare try anything. Your Majesty's power is unmatched. Haha. I knew it. They wouldn't dare face me. You see, I did not repeat your mistakes, Father. I will surely lead Great Qin to glory. 3 days without water. Jingyuanbo is a death trap. There's a river 5 miles outside the city. Brothers, let's go get water. But what if there's an ambush? Oirat forces have already fled. What's there to be afraid of? If we don't drink soon, we'll all die here. Survival matters most. It's a trap. Brothers, slaughter everyone in Jingyuan Bao. Kill them all. No, it's a trap. Your Majesty, Your Majesty, disaster has struck. Why the panic? Our camp was ambushed by Oirat forces. 200,000 troops have been massacred. What did you say? The Oirat main force has surrounded Jingyuan Bao. They say they will use Your Majesty's head as a flag offering. This can't be. All 200,000 troops of Great Qin have been defeated. Yes. Are you mocking me? The soldiers marched non-stop for 3 days, without a single drop of water. Jin Yuanbo was already a desolate place with no water or food. The men ventured out of the city to find water just to survive. They deliberately cut off the water supply to Jingshan Fort, forcing the soldiers to go out and search. Little did they know, it was a deadly trap set by the enemy. All 200,000 brothers became souls under the blades of the Oirat. Didn't you say the Oirat army had retreated? Why, give me an explanation. Your Majesty, please calm down. I truly didn't expect this to happen. I didn't know the Oirat army has already advanced. They are about to seize my head. You're the Grand Marshal of the army. Why haven't you thought of a solution yet? I will find a way now. Get out. Your Majesty, at this point, the only option is to invite General Zhang back to court. That is the only way to save Great Qin from ruin. Since you refuse to sacrifice Jiang Yu, then you must relinquish your military command. Back then, his command was taken away? And now you want me to give him military power again? What do you take me for? Where is my dignity as emperor? Your Majesty, General Zhang is the true pillar of our nation. That which Xia Yingshu. She only seeks personal gain by betraying the country. How can she be worthy of commanding the army? She invents excuses to extort the people, causing resentment throughout the populace. Please, Your Majesty, retract your order. Invite General Zhang back. Please, Your Majesty, reconsider. Please invite General Zhang back. Do you truly think? I am unwilling to have Zhang Wuxia return. It was me. I destroyed everything with my own hands. I listened to the Oirat's deceit back then, stripped him of his military power. Now the Oirat cavalry trample the lands of my great Qing. This is my retribution. If I hadn't issued 12 imperial edicts, letting Zhang Wuxia return to the capital, none of this would have happened today. I am the one who lost the vast lands of Great Qian. I am the one who betrayed his loyalty. Your Majesty, at this point, you must personally ask General Zhang for help. It is our last hope. Your Majesty, this nation bears the lives of millions of common people. General Zhang cares deeply for the country, even if Your Majesty treated him that way before. As long as you are willing to humble yourself, He surely would not refuse to help. This empire was won after bloody battles by the late emperor and General Zhang. He won't just watch it be destroyed. Your Majesty, please let go of past grudges, and urgently ask General Zhang to save Great Qin from disaster. Your Majesty, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, Your Majesty. The vanguard has defeated the army beyond the pass. The army has arrived. Heaven wants my demise. Could it be that I am truly going to be the last emperor of Great Qin? I'm truly going to be the last emperor of Great Qin. Summon General Zhang and the 24 generals to protect us at once. This is your last chance, Your Majesty. Don't repeat the late emperor's mistake. If not for a moment of hesitation years ago, things wouldn't have come to this. Protect His Majesty. Yes, yes. Stand back, stand back. I am the son of heaven of Great Qin, who dares act recklessly. The son of heaven of Great Qin. Such arrogance. Back then, your old man, the emperor, led the army himself and was captured by me. Now you, his useless son, follow in his footsteps. Yes, yes, you. If you want to blame someone, blame yourself for being so foolish. Without Zhang Wuxia, your great Qian is just a lamb waiting for slaughter. Seize him. Stop. I am the emperor of Great Qian. You dare. So you are the ruler of Great Qian. Not even as good as your father. At least your father stood until the end. And you? A coward hiding behind women's skirts. What are you laughing at? Gold, silver, land, I'll give you everything. What I want, you can't offer.
Take him away.
What are you trying to do? Of course, take you back to the capital. Let your people see clearly. They're son of heaven.
Take him away.
Retired emperor. Retired emperor. Wuxia. You finally returned. Your health. I'm just an old bag of bones. I doubt I'll make it through this winter. I'm just an old bag of bones. I doubt I'll make it through this winter. Prince Zhao. You led 200,000 troops personally against the Oirat. Life or death is uncertain. What?
His Majesty led the campaign himself.
Didn't I warn him? It's all my fault for not teaching him earlier, leading to this situation now. Your Majesty. I apologize to you on yours behalf. Back then, he stripped you of command, took your seal. We truly wronged you. I hope you'll consider the late emperor's legacy and save Great Qian. Please save your retired emperor. Yor has always been true to the country. It's just a shame she is more and more deeply trapped now, still shielded by that treacherous minister. Retired emperor, there's no need for this. I will lead the army now. Retired emperor, urgent news. The Oirat cavalry is at the city gates. People of Great Qian, open your eyes wide and see for yourselves. This is your emperor. If you don't want to die, make them open the gates. Open the gates now. I am the emperor of Great Qian. I order you to open the gates. Open the gates now. I will promote you all. I'll make you kings. Open the gates now. I beg you. The emperor of Great Qian kneeling before his own soldiers, begging for mercy. This will be remembered for centuries. Your emperor is right here. If the gates aren't opened, I'll slice off his flesh piece by piece. Your Majesty, I am bound by duty. I accept my fate. Where is Juwuxia? Bring Juwuxia here now. He will save me. I truly know I was wrong.
Now.
Retired Emperor, please take care of yourself. Retired Emperor, the Orid has attacked. They're calling at the city gate. Who is the Orid general calling at the gate?
It's His Majesty.
Grandfather. Crown Prince. Grandfather. Announce my edict. Li Chenyu is incompetent and immoral, bringing chaos to the state. Therefore, he is deposed from the throne, effective immediately. Li Chengs will ascend the throne. Chengs. If things become impossible, do not trouble Wuxia. Wuxia. I have wronged you. I have also wronged you. If it ever comes to that, you may take my great Kian and make it your Eastern sword. Foolish love. Imperial Grandfather, Emperor Emeritus. Imperial Grandfather, the Emperor Emeritus, has passed away. Imperial Grandfather. Burning Yellow Eel, Imperial Grandfather. Issue my command. All who can bear arms in the city, regardless of age, must gather at the training grounds. General, the Walla Khan has a message to convey. They say, as long as you surrender the city, the Khan is willing to make you a prince, second only to him, above all others. They also say for a woman to be made a prince is a first in history. They also said, you, General, have always been benevolent and just unable to bear seeing lives devastated. Surrendering the city is not betrayal, but to protect all the city's inhabitants. To protect all the city's inhabitants. A woman's glory. Protect the Emperor. Before he passed, Imperial Grandfather said not to make things difficult for you. A division of Walla's Iron Cavalry. The city's garrison is less than 3,000. Dakin's fate is exhausted. This imperial seal. Take it and carve out a future for yourself. Chengs, as a descendant of the Li clan, should perish with the nation. At that time, I hope the general, remembering our old friendship, will collect Chengs's body. Get up.
Get up, I said.
You are the Emperor of Dakin, the sovereign and son of heaven of this realm. How can you kneel so easily? Jade can be shattered, but its purity cannot be defiled. Bamboo can be burnt, but its integrity cannot be broken. If it brings disaster, we merely face death. Trade, beat the drums, and gather soldiers. The late emperor entrusted me with a heavy responsibility. Now Dakin faces adversity. Are you willing to don armor and follow me? To fight and kill the enemy? If it weren't for that incompetent emperor's 12 imperial edicts, recalling General Zhong from the front lines, how could the Walla have reached the capital? Now you want us to go to our deaths. Why should we? Exactly. I heard the Walla have 100,000 cavalry. How could commoners like us possibly defeat them? I, your general, will not force you. Those willing to fight, stay. Those unwilling may leave. What should we do? It's too late. It's all too late. We, the common women, are willing to follow the general to our deaths. The men in our families went to war and haven't been heard from since. Rather than wait for death here, we might as well follow the general and fight for a chance. I'm 73 years old. This old body can still contribute its last bit of strength for Dakin. 140,000 men all laid down their arms. Not a single man in Dakin is a true man. Today I want to see that our Dakin's women are just as capable as men. The general is right. If the Walla break into the city, what fate awaits us women and children? Are you still men? You're even worse than us women. Normally, each of you claims to be towering figures. Now, with the nation in peril, each of you has become a coward, being outdone by women. How can I ever hold my head high again in this life? I'll go. Well said. If we die, we die. Better than being a coward. Count me in, though I'm old. I still have breath in me. For our descendants, we'll fight. Fight. Right, let's fight. 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 Jiang Yu, immediately count the numbers. Distribute the weapons. Yes. Everyone today I Zhang Wuxia. Swear an oath here. If the city stands, I stand. If the city falls, I will be the first to die. Willing to fight to the death with the general. To the end. Open the city gates. I am the Emperor of Dakin. Quickly open the city gates. Report, the Emperor Emeritus has passed away. Emperor, you don't know, do you? Before your imperial grandfather passed away, he already passed the throne to Li Cheng's. Get lost. Impossible. Imperial grandfather, he's passed away. Imperial grandfather. General, a total of 5,000 militiamen. And the Walla? According to the scouts' report, they have a force of 100,000. 5,000 against 100,000. This is simply futile. 5,000 it is, while the enemy is unprepared. To catch the bandits, first catch their leader. Perhaps there's still a glimmer of hope. Incompetent emperor, calamitous emperor who harms the nation and its people. If it weren't for you, how could Dakin be in this state today? You still have the nerve to come back. It was I who personally destroyed Dakin. I am guilty, I deserve to die. You are no longer the emperor of Dakin. Someone will settle scores with you for the past. The most important thing now is to repel the Walla. I absolutely will not let you ruin my important plans. Wuxia, you can't go. You're going to your death. If it weren't for your incompetent and unjust rule, how would Dakin have come to this? Soldiers, follow me out of the city to kill the enemy. Let's die. Li Chanswan. I don't want to fail. Li Chengyu. I suppose this is my atonement by death. Chengyu. I'm sorry I failed you. I'm sorry to the late emperor. I'm sorry to the people of Dakin. Surpass. Sister, sister, have mercy. I didn't mean to. It wasn't intentional. It's over, it's over. They threatened me. I was forced to. Did you truly collude with the Walla? I had no choice. They threatened me. If I didn't do that, they wouldn't have let me go. They wouldn't have let me go. colluding with the enemy and betraying the nation. Do you know this is a capital offense? I didn't know. I really didn't know. Sister, please, for my sake as your sister, just spare me this one time. Sister. Treason is unforgivable. Take her away. Sister.
Indeed.
Xia Yunshu truly colluded with the Walla. No wonder Dakin has become like this. So she was inciting trouble from the sidelines. I've spent my life on the battlefield. How many have died at the hands of the Walla? Now. It's time for a reckoning. Long live the general. We swear to follow the general to our deaths. We swear to follow the general to our deaths. Swear to follow the general. To death. Everyone, I, Zhang Wuxia, have let you down. My half-sister Xia Yingshu colluded with the Walla, causing Dakin to fall to this state. Today I will personally eliminate this traitor. To honor the spirits of the fallen soldiers and civilians of Dakin. Sister, I was wrong. I truly know I was wrong. Sister. Colluding with foreign enemies, betraying the nation, and bringing disaster upon the people. Each and every one of these acts. Do you know how many innocent people you've killed? Sister. Even death in the next life wouldn't be enough. Sister, I didn't mean it. Please give me another chance. Let me go to the battlefield and kill the enemy. And atone for my sins with my death, okay? Fight on the battlefield. Do you even deserve to? Sister, the Walla threatened me. I was forced by them too. Sister, you're my own sister. Give me another chance. I beg you. Sister, precisely because you are my sister. I absolutely cannot spare you. Warriors of Dakin. This battle today is not for the monarch, not for fame and glory, but only for the elders, wives, and children behind us. I, your general, swear here and now that if I, Zhang Wuxia, retreat even half a step, may heaven and earth destroy me. If anyone dies in battle, I will surely care for their families and support the nation. Fight to the death, 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 fight to the death. Though young, I still know the duty of a monarch to protect his land. Today I shall fight alongside the general, through life and death. Your Majesty, you are Dakin's hope. You must not. While the general fights fiercely for me outside, how can I simply live on? The Son of Heaven defends the nation's gate. The monarch dies for the nation. Soldiers of Dakin, heed my command. Follow me and General Zhang to kill the enemy. Kill, 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 kill. Zhang Wuxia led her troops and civilians to fight to the death amidst the chaos. Slew the Walla Khan. Repelled the enemy for 100 miles. Though the national crisis was averted, Dakin gained a treasure. From then on, the country was prosperous and the people were at peace, opening an era of revitalization.